Have you noticed how everyone says they're good at talking, but in reality, most conversations die out in just a few minutes? Weird, right? We live in the communication era, yet awkward silences have never been so common even between people who actually like each other. The truth is, it's not about running out of things to say. It's about lacking the right strategy. And that's why so many people lose valuable connections without even realizing it. Now here's the controversial part. Keeping a conversation interesting has nothing to do with talking a lot or trying to be funny all the time. In fact, the ones who talk too much usually end up draining the other person. The real winners know how to pace themselves, build suspense, and surprise at just the right moment. It sounds counterintuitive, but being a great conversationalist is less about talking and more about sparking curiosity. And what if I told you there are only 3 simple secrets, proven, practical, and super easy to apply, that can turn any boring small talk into a memorable experience? Whether it's on a date, in a meeting, or just chatting on WhatsApp, these tricks will make sure you never freeze again. Instead, you'll be remembered as that person everyone loves to talk to. Secret 1. Refresh your photos and socials. Most people don't realize this, but the way you show yourself to the world already says a lot before you even open your mouth. Updating your photos and social media is like keeping a store window fresh and attractive. It sparks curiosity, grabs attention, and makes people want to step inside. If someone checks out your profile and sees the same old boring pics, they'll likely lose interest. But when they see new authentic photos, the conversation almost starts by itself. Think about it. You post a photo traveling, cooking something unusual, or playing a sport. Instantly, questions pop up. Where was that? Wait, you cook? What place is that? It's like leaving little breadcrumbs that naturally lead to conversation. The best part? You don't even have to force it. Just live real experiences and share them strategically. Consistency also matters a lot. It's no use posting one amazing picture and then disappearing for months. Regular updates create the sense that you're active, interesting, and always living something new. It's just like following a series. You watch one episode and immediately want the next. Your profile works the same way, and that energy becomes fuel for others to start the conversation. Here's a practical tip. Pick photos that show you doing something, not just posing. Playing guitar, laughing with friends, hiking, cooking, whatever. Action shots tell a story without words, and stories are the foundation of all great conversations. When someone sees a scene, they instantly want to know what was happening. You've got a natural opener ready. And just imagine, if complete strangers can feel that vibe just by looking at your photos, think about the impact it has on someone who's already interested in you. Every update becomes a silent invitation to talk. It's almost like a game. The more hints you drop, the easier it gets for the other person to engage. And that's where you realize a single photo can be the start of something much bigger. Secret 2. Be mysterious. Don't spill everything at once. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have to share everything about themselves right away to impress. But here's the thing that kills curiosity. Curiosity is the spark that keeps the flame alive. Being mysterious doesn't mean lying or pretending. It's about knowing how to pace what you reveal. Think of it like a book releasing its chapters one by one. Every small piece makes people want more. For example, if someone asks what you do for a living, instead of giving them your full job description, you could playfully say, "I do some pretty interesting stuff online, but I'm not sure you'd get it." That kind of answer teases their imagination and invites them to dig deeper. It's the same principle as a movie trailer. Doesn't show everything, but it makes you desperate to watch. Mystery is also about the energy you project. When you don't rush to overshare, it shows you have a rich life and that you're not desperate for approval. That naturally creates respect and admiration. Think about artists or leaders you admire. They don't reveal every single personal detail. They give just enough to keep people hooked. It's exactly what makes them magnetic. Of course, it's not about being cold or distant. The trick is to play it with a light touch, like leading a dance. Every step, you share a little, but always leave something for the next move. That unpredictability is attractive because it breaks away from the same old boring conversations where everything is laid out too quickly. Predictable equals forgettable. So instead of closing doors with full answers, try opening them with teasers. Don't just say, "I love traveling." Say, "I'll tell you about my craziest trip in person." That kind of line plants a seed that can only grow in the next conversation. It's like each chat is just a sneak peek of a bigger story, and that's what makes people keep coming back for more. Secret 3. Break the pattern. Most conversations follow a boring script. Hey, how are you? Where do you live? What do you do? It's like watching the same movie over and over with the same predictable ending. Breaking the pattern means stepping off that beaten path and surprising the other person. The moment you throw something unexpected, their brain lights up and thinks, whoa, this is different. And trust me, being remembered beats just being polite. Picture this. Someone's talking about work, and you suddenly say, hold up. Before you go on, I need to say your smile looks like it came straight out of a toothpaste commercial. That little curveball instantly shifts the vibe.
Oh.
The conversation gets lighter, funnier, more emotional. It's like adding spice to a bland dish. Suddenly it comes alive. Tiny surprises make the exchange more human and way more fun. Another way to do this is to mix playful teasing with unexpected observations. If she says she's shy, you could say, shy. No way. I bet you've got a secret side locked away. Right there, you've pulled the convo off autopilot and opened space for laughter, teasing, maybe even deeper sharing. The unexpected creates memories, and memories turn into connection. Breaking the pattern also means being unpredictable in a good way. Maybe you change the tone mid-conversation, toss in a silly comment during a serious chat, or drop a wild analogy nobody saw coming. The point is to never let the other person fully guess your next line. It's like playing with a cat and a string. If the string moves unpredictably, the cat stays hooked. At the end of the day, learning to break the pattern shows you there's no rigid formula for talking. It's all about attitude. Having the courage to step out of the obvious and bring out a more creative side of yourself. This not only grabs attention, but also creates an aura of excitement that makes any interaction more memorable. After all, who doesn't love the thrill of being around someone who keeps things fresh and unexpected? Conclusion: now you know that keeping a conversation interesting isn't about being born with a gift or talking non-stop. It's about strategy, presence, and the guts to apply these 3 tricks in real life. So tell me, are you going to keep letting your conversations die in awkward silence? Or are you ready to use this and become the person everyone loves talking to? Think about how many chances you've already missed because you didn't. Do you know how to steer the conversation at the right moment? Maybe it was a date that fizzled, a friendship that never grew, or even a business opportunity that slipped away. With these secrets, that can change if you actually put them into action. So, are you up for the challenge? Drop a comment below with the secret that hit you the hardest and which one you will try in your next conversation. Of course, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because here we keep unlocking the hidden codes of communication that can truly change your life.